Hong Koi was the terror of the children in the neighborhood. With a lanky figure but sharp eyes and a fist always ready, Hung enjoyed seeing others cower and fear him. He took pleasure in teasing and bullying weaker people. As a way to assert his power, Hung's parents were busy with work and rarely paid attention, making him feel even more empty and trying to fill it with reckless actions. One afternoon, after chasing a weak boy to the point that he had to run away into an ancient temple hidden behind a grove of old bamboo, Hung aggressively rushed in. The quiet space, the faint scent of incense, and the steady sound of wooden fish suddenly stopped his aggression. Right in the middle of the temple yard, an old monk with a white beard, gentle but deep eyes, was slowly sweeping the leaves. "What business do you have in the temple?" The monk's deep voice rang out, without a trace of surprise or reproach. Hung stammered, pointing at the boy hiding behind a tree. It. The monk did not look in the direction of Hung's hand, but gently said, "The temple yard is wide. There are many leaves. Do you want to help me?" Hung was stunned. He had never been treated like that. Usually, adults would scold and threaten him. The monk's calmness confused him. Before he could react, the monk handed him another broom. "Sweep from the inside out. Keep your mind calm, like the surface of an autumn lake. You will see that falling leaves also have their own beauty." In the following days, Hung seemed to be drawn to the temple by an invisible force. The old monk, whom he later respectfully called Master Triduke, did not explain profound principles. He assigned Hung tasks that seemed simple but required extreme patience: carrying water from the well to fill the jars every morning, weeding the vegetable garden behind the temple, cleaning each Buddha statue, copying sutras even though he did not understand anything. Every time Hung tried to get angry, give up, or show indifference, Master Triduke just looked at him silently. That gaze did not blame or judge, but was like a mirror, making Hung feel ashamed of his own thoughts and actions. The master was harsh in his own way. His silence was even more frightening than his admonitions. He let Hung face his own frustration, laziness, and impatience. Once, Hung broke a bowl while washing it. He was afraid he would be severely punished, but Master Triduke just slowly picked up the broken pieces, then said, "Everything in life can be broken, can be shattered. What is important is what you learn from those broken pieces. Anger is like these pieces of porcelain, only hurting yourself and others." Time passed quickly. Many moons filled and then waned. Hung was no longer the skinny boy with sharp eyes. Instead, he was a young man with a graceful appearance, calm eyes, and a gentle smile. His skin was dark from hard work. His hands were rough but steady. He asked Master Triduke to let him shave his head, officially entering the path of practice. His Dharma name was Tian An. One afternoon, while meditating under the Bodhi tree, Tian An suddenly heard the sound of children crying and arguing outside the temple gate. An older child was snatching a toy from a baby. That image was like a slow-motion film, bringing Tian An back to his own past. But instead of feeling joy or power, a feeling of pity and understanding welled up in his heart. Tian An slowly stepped out, gently stopping him. He did not scold or use force. He told the two children a story about two monkeys fighting over a banana. In the end, neither of them got to eat it because the banana fell into the abyss. Tian An's voice was warm, his words simple but convincing. The two children listened in a daze. And then, without realizing it, the older child returned the toy to the baby. Looking at the two children walking away hand in hand, Tian An smiled. Master Triduke had been standing quietly behind him for a while. "Do you understand now?" Tian An clasped his hands and bowed his head. "Master, I understand that true strength does not lie in bullying the weak, but in compassion and the ability to soothe pain and bring peace to others. I understand that true joy does not come from proving oneself by winning or losing, but from peace of mind, from living in harmony with all things." Master Triduke nodded, his eyes shining with joy and satisfaction. The afternoon breeze blew by, carrying the pure lotus scent from the pond in front of the temple. Tian An took a deep breath, feeling the peace spread. The skinny boy, Hung, has died, so that a young monk, Tian An, with an open heart and understanding of the truth of life, can be reborn. His journey has just begun, a journey to sow the seeds of goodness into the world.